This is just too damn fast, and we can fix it. Cue the intro.
FZ-07, bullshit on series. I'm gonna turn a wrench. This makes me customize it.
In my opinion, that sucked.
As you may have seen in a recent video of the Bolt Shit On series, we added turn signals and an integrated tail light. The problem is it's flashing just a little bit too fast, as you can see. That happens when you replace the incandescent bulbs with LED bulbs. It's pretty common. Normally there's two routes to fix this. One is you add a set of resistors. We actually already have resistors in here. Just turns out when we put both sets of LEDs on, it's not good enough. We need more. The other way to fix it is to use something called the relay, and that's what we're gonna do today. There's a possibility that once I have the relay and the resistors in there, it'll be too slow, in which case I'll remove the resistors. The problem is just the way a relay works. It works off load and a certain amount of load, and when you go to LEDs, because they're so low resistance, that it just screws the whole thing up. Now if we turn the turn signals off and we turn hazards on, which it has on this bike, it'll actually slow things down a little bit. This is just, again, the way relays work, and this gives you an idea of what we should see. Now you see the fronts, just pretend it's one side flashing. That's a lot better. By the way, that's a pattern I've chosen. You can change that. You can see on the back end that really cool strobing effect that we're getting. You might be seeing a little flickering going on through the camera. That's just a camera thing. Your human naked eyes won't see that slight flickering. It's just a hair too quick. When it comes to relays, LED relays, what you're gonna do, if you go online and you actually look up your specific bike and you look for an LED relay that fits it, you're gonna find people that are selling one that's meant for your bike, and they're gonna be charging quite a bit more. In fact, I've seen some almost $40 for this bike. There's a real popular one that's around 20 bucks. I bought this one for 11 on Amazon with shipping. Go and look up a video or a picture, something actually showing one going onto your bike. If you just go by the picture that the website shows, sometimes they use a generic photo and that won't work. You need to actually find a video or something of someone installing one just so you can see what it looks like. Now you'll find there's mainly two different types of LED relays. Ones that are square with some little pins sticking out the bottom, and the other ones have a connector that looks similar to this. This is a 2-pin connector, as you can see in here, with the pins sort of offset to one side. Normally you would see this connector just directly built into the back of this box. They've given us a tiny bit of cable here, which is no big deal. We might have to zip tie a little bit up out of the way. Now this thing goes right behind this panel right here. We have to remove a couple bolts. I know it sounds scary. We're gonna take fairings off. It's gonna be fine. You can do this, I promise you. To start with, take a 5mm Allen and remove the seat. Then switch to a 4mm Allen. And of course this whole fairing is all one piece, so it means all the little bolts from here moving up will have to come out too. Once you push it, you can pull it out. Let me demonstrate how this works. That's how it'll look in the bike. You just press the center of it here, and that opens it up. And you'll see the way it works if you just look at it here on the top side. It just spreads these little pins here and presses them together. When you go to put these back in, you push it in the other direction like this. Once you push this back up in the bike, you then push the pin up and it relocks the two pieces together. So we should be able to sort of wiggle this off. There's some clips up here on the very top that are kind of holding it in. All right, there you go. I just got the bottom side of this connected. Ta-da! And there's a fairing. Okay. It's definitely about these little hooks here in the top. Definitely want to hold on. There's these, there's a couple. Oh, there they are on the inside. That's what it is. Yeah, you really gotta push down and kind of pull up just ever so gently. But it comes off, not too crazy, not too hard. Oh, there's our relay right there. Of course, you'll have gotten to this part, you'll have the fairing in your hand. You'll go, oh, where am I gonna put this? And what you'll do is you'll just put it on the garage floor. Don't do that. What you must do beforehand is have something ready to set your fairing on. A simple tire will work. Just don't put it on the floor, that's ridiculous. So this is the relay right here, right next to the regulator rectifier. They always have these things sort of rubber mounted. Limited room, but if we can just disconnect it here, then we'll be in business to start. There it goes. You have so little room back here that actually once you have this plugged in, it'll be nice. You actually have a little extra leeway. I see. Anyway, let's get to mounting this thing now. So this is the little rubbery thing that was on the old relay that kind of rubber mounts it. See, the other one would have been curving backwards, but I'm thinking I might be able to mount it kind of in like that. Slip one end into here, and it's no, it's supposed to be. I don't want it flying off. And do the the other end over this post that they give us. I think when the fairing goes on, that'll be just fine. Okay, this will give us a problem here in a minute if I don't fix this now. This rubber piece right here actually came with the fairing. That's not what's supposed to happen. That's supposed to stay in the bodywork. That'd be very hard to pop back in. That goes right over here. No, that won't be a problem. That's just fine. This piece right here, there's a fabric piece in here, or a squishy waterproof piece, and that kind of comes up across here. So this is all good to go. For these small rubber pieces on here that we have to reinsert this onto, I'm gonna put just a tiny little amount of WD-40 on. This will just dry right up anyway. Just take your time doing this. You don't want to snap and break anything. Look at that. Look how easy that was with the WD-40. I would like to go out and ride it around now. It's raining. We have our International Motorcycle Show ride tomorrow. Come out to Maxim Honda and we'll ride out from there, or just meet us at the International Motorcycle Show. I should be on the bike, assuming, unless it keeps raining. I might ride anyway, fuck it. It's simple enough mod, you can handle it.
FZ-07 bullshit on series. Jake's gonna turn a wrench. This makes him a customizer.